average Disney nerd, and I have not made a video in a very long time. All of the summer, all of the spring. Okay, most of the year. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I started this whole channel like back in October of 2016. It is now September of 2017, so the 1 year anniversary of my channel is coming up, and I haven't produced a video until like March, February, around there and stuff. No, actually I think like April or June or some shit like that. I haven't posted a video in a really long time. I've actually had a lot to do. There was a lot of Disney trips, of course. Whenever I'm in Disney, even if I don't post a vlog like right away, I do try to update my Twitter or update my Instagram as much as I can. Just fun pictures, mostly food and everything, because we don't really do that many rides. And when we do, I catch them on video. So I never really, I can't, I only have two hands. One hand is like videotaping everything, the other hand is like holding onto my ears and my backpack and everything, trying to make sure it doesn't like go in the water or exit the ride. Make sure it's with me at all times. I don't need someone else taking my stuff. So I only have two hands. So most of the time I'm on Instagram, you're gonna see like food pictures or just quirky little like pictures that I make. Like Happy Mother's Day, Happy Father's Day sort of stuff, Merry Christmas, whatever. Halloween is coming up, so I'm excited about that. It's September, so people will be back in school, people will be working long hours, everyone will be doing something. Food and Wine Festival is here, and I have yet to go. I know on my Twitter, I'm sorry, I have been like losing my voice for the past 2-3 weeks, so if I sound funny more than normal, because I never really did like the sound of my voice, that's because I'm actually losing my voice, or I've been losing my voice gradually. One day it'll just go. But yes, I took a very long vacation. My brother was actually leaving Disney. He was exiting his college program. He was going back home. My parents came down to see him exit and everything. Of course, I had to see them, even though a week later I was gonna be up in Connecticut with them, because it was my 25th birthday and I wanted to spend it with my family, and that day was just wow. I was looking really forward to my birthday, and I actually lost my cat on my birthday. But what was beautiful about it was that through that really horrible time, that was like the first time that I was gonna spend my birthday without John. Me thinking that he was working in Disney at the time of my birthday. No, he comes riding up my parents' driveway in a Mustang, because every time we talk about flying upstate, he's always like, I'm gonna rent a car and it's gonna be like a Mustang, or it's gonna something with the top down, and I'm like, yeah, okay, big guy, sure. Here he comes zooming up the street, and I'm just, that day was just really weird. But yeah, so I had a very long vacation, and my tweet said that I was gonna start posting videos when I get back, and I've been back for a month, and I haven't posted anything at all. So here I am posting something for you guys to view. It's not gonna be all that spectacular, it's not gonna be all that amazing. Just, I have a list of new things that I want to post, kind of get out there sort of stuff. So I've got some new ideas. I have a gift and a story with said gift from a friend, which I will get to in a minute. It was really funny. I guess more hilarious for us, because it's more like a joke, but maybe you'll find humor in it as well. So I've been wanting to post videos and I just haven't. I now work 2 jobs, okay? I work 2 jobs now, okay? And I enjoy my job, my new job, a little more than my old job. But I still enjoy my jobs. I still enjoy the people that I work with. There's ups and downs with everything. John, of course, he also works 2 jobs. So the one thing that I put down was the Walt Disney World vlog, like the trips and everything that we usually go on. I'm gonna try to do my best in cranking out those videos. I've got a couple that I still have yet to edit, that I still have yet to post, but I want to make sure I get those up there. We just got through Hurricane Irma, that ratchet hurricane. Hi, Rich. We're safe, and glad to know that, like, you know, my friends and my family, I actually have family that lives in Tampa. Good to hear that they're safe. I mean, so far the only damage that we've had was a broken fence and a tree, and we lost power, and that's pretty much it. I feel bad for the people that have lost more than us. And from the videos and everything that I have actually been watching, cause like John's looking outside at the hurricane, and we got like the news stations on and everything. I'm watching these videos from like these other channels that are all down in Disney, and they're like, oh yeah, it's Hurricane Irma, and they're showing like what cast members are doing, and cast members are making like a really like magical time during the storm and everything. And we got this one YouTuber, Jake from Bright Suns Films, who I watch so much. Like, anything they post, I will watch. And he actually was in Walt Disney World, and while other people were posting like what the cast members were doing, and characters were showing up in the lobby, and some people were saying that, oh, if you have pets, they could stay with you, just because of Hurricane Irma and everything, just to keep the pets close and safe, because it's a scary time for us, but it's a scary time for them as well. He actually took a lot of really good video of outside the storm and like all the leaks and everything, and I was just like, that's really fascinating to watch, because that was all down in like Central Florida. I live all the way up in like Jacksonville, so I'm like more north. So when the storm hit us, it was like a category 2, and I feel bad for everybody down below us because it was like category like 4. So we only got half of the bad, while everybody else got like worse. So, but all of my friends that do live down in Orlando, all of my friends that live down there, like I said, I have a family in Tampa that lives down there. I'm glad to hear that they're safe. We're safe, they're safe. I feel bad for the people that I don't know that are probably not safe, but I feel bad for them. And like, what was it, like a week or 2 later, or earlier, they had like Harvey in like Texas, and they're just it's that time of year, okay? Because we got Jose coming, and I don't know what the heck Jose's doing hurricane-wise, okay? I don't know. I used to know, like, one guy named Jose, but that was, like, middle school. So, in Disney fashion, you gotta keep that smile. That, and I'm, like, really sick of hearing about Irma, and the storm is, like, gone. Yeah, I was, like, waiting for John to get off work. One channel had, like, CNN, and they're talking about stuff, and then Hurricane Irma was like on another channel, and I'm like, can it just stop? Can I please go back to Disney World where I could just listen to It's a Small World, have a Dole Whip, and meet Mickey? I want to go back to Disney so bad, and I've been having a really big Disney withdrawal, so I haven't been to Disney, and now is Food and Wine. Me and John will hopefully be down for Food and Wine. He was just asking me, like, if I wanted to go down to see Sugar Ray or to see Plain White T's. I love Plain White T's. Sugar Ray, though, is that #1 band that we always see, though, because it's our thing. Back when we started dating, that was actually, because we were in that like honeymoon phase where you're like just getting to know each other and everything. Obviously he played a lot of country. And if you know me, I don't like country. But one of the CDs he did play was a Sugar Ray CD, and I was like, oh, you love so one of the things we bonded over was Sugar Ray. So chances are we'll probably see Sugar Ray again. We love Sugar Ray. We have Sirius XM in our cars, and we play the 90s, and we listen to Mark McGrath. We love Sugar Ray. So we'll probably be down in Epcot and everything, and I kind of wanted to go like this week because my brother is going to be down there for his birthday. His birthday's on Tuesday, and I wanted to see him. I can't. Why? Because I have work. Because I have bills to pay. Because if I don't pay my bills, they won't let me in Disney. Okay? Because one of my bills is my pass holder. My pass holder card. Even though John's like, well, I'm a cast member, so you can still come with me. It's like, yeah. But, you know, if I had like that 1 week where you're working and I'm down there and, you know, sometimes it's just kind of fun to like go yourself and stuff. Not that I don't enjoy going with him or anything. It's a lot of fun when you have someone that you love that, you know, loves Disney as much as you. There's moments where I swear I love Disney more than him just because I'm like really into like the facts and stuff. He just likes to meet characters. He's a character himself. So some of the new ideas, like I said, I haven't posted in a really long time, and I'm sorry about that. Jobs and everything, family, and just little things. So I'm gonna try a fresh start, get ready for that 1 year anniversary. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for officially like 1 year in October, which is exciting. So I'm gonna do like a sort of like a season 2 sort of thing. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the history of the parks. If I know I posted this on Twitter, but I do have a Facebook page, not my average Disney nerd, on Facebook. I have said that I'm not going to be doing any more movie reviews. I found them very time consuming. I found them as like a job. When I posted this YouTube, I wanted it to just be fun. So it's kind of another reason why I haven't really posted that much, is because I think of this as more like a hobby. So when I get a chance to sort of express my love for Disney and everything, that's when I can post, and half the time I'm usually doing something, or half the time I'm very tired, okay? That, and I just want to go to Disney and have fun. We are actually not doing Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party this year. We did it last year, and I wanted to videotape, but I didn't, because I was Rapunzel last year, and John was Flynn Rider, and that wig was really heavy, and that dress was, I ordered it a little bit too big on me. We still had a lot of fun, and I got to meet Sally and Jack, and it was still a lot of fun, and we took a ton of pictures. I was able to do the Christmas one, but we are not going to be doing the Halloween party this year. If we did do anything for Halloween, we'd probably end up going to like Universal, because we've got friends that do that. We actually have friends that have Universal passes. We have Universal passes as well, where we can go into the haunted houses and everything. And I'm not one for scary movies and such, but when you have a group of friends that can assure you that it's okay, and you know, ones to hold you back, because I don't get scared where I'm gonna run away and cry. I get scared where I punch people, and I rather go with a group of people that can keep me from doing this so I don't get kicked out of the park. Although then again, I really don't think I will. I most likely swear, and then you'll have like a parent like cover their kids' ears and walk away. Because I know that these are just team members. Universal calls their cast members team members. So I know these are just team members in makeup and everything, and I actually know someone that actually works at Universal. I know that he works on one of the rides, and during Halloween, he also dresses up and does the scaring. So I know, like, it's just people dressing up and everything. It's all good fun. So I really don't think I'd be all that terrified. I don't plan on going into a haunted house or anything because let's just say there's a lot of new, like they're not doing like Walking Dead or whatever. Okay, I'm getting off topic. I'm talking about Universal now. I don't want to. I'm talking about. So yeah, we're not gonna do Mickey's Not So Scary this year. Last I checked, John's usually the one that he'll say that we're not gonna do it, and I'll be like, okay, we're not gonna do it. I'm totally behind you on any idea, anything at all, because we're just like, you know what, we're gonna save money this year, and we're gonna go straight, and we're gonna go down to Disney one time. We'll probably see Sugar. That's it. So I usually try to like back him up on that idea, and then there's the moments where I'm like, oh, but I really want to go, and then he's like, oh shit, I want to go too. And that's where I get it, because I'm just like, oh, look, they're having so much fun. And he's like, you are the worst person to back me up ever. And then we usually end up doing it. So at the moment, we're not doing, because if we were, I would be, I actually have a Belle dress. And I'm actually going to be Belle this year for Halloween. And the dress actually fits me. And I don't have to wear a wig. I don't have to wear a wig this year. And so, yeah. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. The vlogs, like I said, there's probably not going to be as many, so I want to at least be able to have content on YouTube for people to watch, because lately I've just been posting straight up, like, Walt Disney World vlogs. And February, though, for our 4th year anniversary, okay, originally we were supposed to go on a Disney cruise in November. We were supposed to go around the first weekend of November. Then we decided to change that to a little later in November, because then they had their Christmas time. So like, okay, let's do that. That's new. Then we found out that we were not able to pay for it fully. So John's bright idea was, instead of canceling the whole trip, moving it up. So we're going again for our anniversary. This will be our 4-year anniversary, 2nd time on the cruise around the same time of the year. We're very excited. This is one of those things that we experienced together. I have always been to Walt Disney World with my family. I've been there before, like, I've always been there with my family. He's always been there with friends and family. Walt Disney World was a place where we met. So Walt Disney World was a place that we've always experienced together, but we've experienced it with other people, family related mostly, before. Disney Cruise is something that we've experienced together. It was an adventure that we went on together. Our Ellie and Carl adventure is to do as many Disney things as we can. We're thinking of actually going to Disneyland one year. Not next year, but probably the year after. So if we do, I feel like half of my vacation is going to be Disneyland with John, and the other half stocking Fresh Baked. Because I'm sorry, but I'm a really big fan, and I really, really want to see them, like, in person. And it's not like they go to cons or anything. I don't even go to that many cons. So, our little adventure is to do as many Disney things as we can outside Disney World. And the Disney Cruise was our very first one. So we will be doing another Disney Cruise. So if I don't film many video logs in Disney World, you will at least see a new one for, like, the Disney Cruise. And I plan on dressing in a full pirate outfit. Oh, yes. I've got the sewing machine out. I am gonna just go to town. I've started sewing again. So, I actually started thinking about making my own ears. I might even make my own, like, not your average Disney nerd ears. Oh yeah, I'm getting into it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be one of those chicks walking around. I have handmade ears that I either bought on Etsy or I made myself, but I'm gonna make them myself because I don't have money. Oh yeah, I'm broke buying ears. Okay, so as I was saying earlier, I'm not doing any more movie reviews. For some reason, I want to do one last one, and it's not going to be a full movie review. It's going to be more of a rant. I did not like Beauty and the Beast that came out this year, and a lot of people are actually pretty surprised that I don't, because that is like my favorite movie, and we actually have our favorite movies on our name tags. They kind of changed that a little bit later, but I'm one of the people that has my favorite movie on my name tag, and what is it? Beauty and the Beast. And a lot of people come up to me and say, oh, you mean the one that came out this year with Emma Watson? No. The 1991 version, the cartoon version, because that one was my favorite, and that one will always be my favorite. And the live action actually really pissed me off. And I actually started writing the review for it. And I actually started writing, like, a song, a really weird, like, parody song for it. And I'm like, you want to know what? I can't let this go. I cannot let it go. I'm sorry, Elsa, but I can't let this go. This pissed me off so much, okay? This movie really bothered me. I was so excited for this movie, and it let me down so bad. So it's gonna be a movie review, but it's gonna be a rant. It is. At the end of the day, it's just gonna be me complaining about this movie. It's not gonna be me telling you the story and blah blah. Like, you know the story. If you've seen the first movie, you know the story. If you've seen anything with a sort of Beauty and the Beast type movie quality, you know the story. There's this beautiful girl that falls in love with a guy who's not all that beautiful, but she loves him anyways, and that's just the cut up version of it. That's not really the gist of it. There's more to it, but you know the story. And so to do a review, when I usually do a review, I usually try to do like a summary. And it's like, you can't really do a summary because everybody knows the damn story. You know Belle, you know the Beast, you know Gaston, you know LeFou, you know Maurice, you know everything. That this is just the animated movie with a few tweaks and twists and turns, and it's done live action, and the singing isn't really all that great, actually. I mean, I thought Beast did okay, but Emma, you really fucking let me down. I'm sorry. Boo. F-bomb. Oh my god, I was so happy. They were like, oh, they cast Emma Watson as Belle. She's gonna be so perfect. No, she was not perfect, and I'm getting all up into that. And I'm not. I was not happy about that at all. So it's not really a movie review. It's more of a rant, but that is gonna be the last one, and that's what I'm gonna end with. I'm not even gonna bother to go back and do like Moana or anything. I'm probably gonna do like shove those in a folder that's like past videos, cause what did I only do like one of them? I don't know, cause I wanted to do like Guardians of the Galaxy and everything. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was really good. I have been listening to both soundtracks like nonstop. I love them both. I love both movies. Like, I really want to watch the sequel, and me and John have been meaning to watch the sequel, and instead we're watching Rick and Morty. Oh yeah, no, John buys like the DVD, like he waits for like the DVD to come out, and it's not just the DVD, it's a steelbook. And he's like, we're gonna do like popcorn and a movie. We're gonna watch Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and then Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And he's like, his favorite actor is Chris Pratt, and he really loves like Star-Lord and everything. And he was never nerdy, but then he met me, so now John's kind of a nerd, and his favorite superheroes are like Star-Lord and Iron Man and everything. So I'm like, aw, I really want to get him the jacket from FYE, and we don't have the money. But he looks adorable. But I bought him the shirt from Hot Topic. And I think he has like a leather jacket somewhere in his closet that I think it was his father's that actually will do for like a Star-Lord jacket. Because we were planning on cosplaying at one point as Star-Lord, and I can never pronounce her name, and I'm so sorry because I love her so much. I love her, and I love Nebula. Nebula's amazing. I love everybody, even Baby Groot. Although, I think my fave, like my top fave is Rocket. It's my little trash panda. He's gonna kill me for saying that. I don't care. Yeah. I have yet to see Spider-Man Homecoming, and everyone's all like, what? Because I'm like this huge Marvel fan that I won't even go into a DC movie, which is kind of sad because DC's okay. They're good for their villains. I'm not going to say that they're not. But I was super pumped for Spider-Man Homecoming, and I have yet to see it. It's probably not in theaters anymore. I think they're like advertising it for DVD now. Anyways, so that's as far as movies go, and I'll be right back on the movies thing. Let's talk Disney. I have a segment called Let's Talk Disney. I'm actually going to start doing history on like the Disney parks. So far I'm doing like 2 Disney parks and their marketplace. So right now I have Epcot and like the Rise and Fall. I wrote it down as MGM because if you're me, you know that it used to be called Disney's MGM. Now it's called Disney's Hollywood Studios. Well, I kind of have like the rise and fall of it. And if you know, these two have not really recently, but these two both have actually closed down a attraction in the same day. August 13th. Epcot lost Ellen's Universe of Energy. That was actually really funny because apparently one of the carts actually lost energy on its very last ride. They lost energy on its very last ride. So guests were able, cast members were trying to help them out with their in-show exit, and they ended up letting them get up close with the animatronics, which was really cool. And I guess now Ellen is on her TV show saying that she wants her animatronic. She doesn't like the haircut, but she wants her animatronic. I say give it to her. It's her. It's freaking her. So give it to her. You're not gonna, unless you're gonna plan on using it for something else. I don't. I say just give it to her. And then, well, that wasn't really that big of a deal. I mean, I never got to go on it. So I'm a little disappointed because I never got to go on it. What I did get to go on was the Great Movie Ride. And I am really going to miss that one. I really wanted to ride it before it closed. The lines were way too long. And by the time... And like it closed on like the 13th, and I wasn't even in the state. I was with my parents, okay? And we were watching like live streams of people like on the last ride. Like my dad was just so upset. Everyone was like so upset because we loved the Great Movie Ride, and it's like, you want to know, I have like this love like hate sort of thing going on right now. I was like, I hate that they're closing this. It's such a great ride. I love this ride, but it's gonna be like this Mickey Mouse ride, and it sounds really good, and I'm like really feeling positive about it, but I'm just like, ugh. So the big one is definitely gonna be like Disney's Hollywood Studios, because this one park is going through so many changes in so little time. Like, they need to slow down. I know you have a lot of plans. Some of them are good, some of them are not good, but you have a lot of plans for this park. They're already trying to rename the park. I'm like, what the hell? Don't rename the park. Just wait a minute. Just wait. Just slow down a minute. They're trying to rename it already. They're trying to pick out names already. And I'm like, you need to stop. You need to friggin' stop. Um, I wanted to do like the coming soon to Walt Disney World. Like back in July, we had the expo for Disney, the Disney Expo, and the D23. And I really wanted to talk about like all the stuff that they were talking about. I know everybody else already talked about it. My video is going to be really, really late, but I have like a few things that I want to say. So I'm going to make this video. Because I've got things to say because everyone has an opinion on everything. And then I want to talk about Disney Springs and, you know, rise and fall of it, because originally it wasn't called Disney Springs, and originally it wasn't even called Downtown Disney. It was like, it was just straight up like the marketplace. It was like Buena Vista Marketplace. It goes by many names. Like, I was like online and it had like a list of names. Like, if you're talking about name changes, look at friggin' Disney Springs. Like, and I was like surfing YouTube, and this one person was talking about what is it called? I can't believe I forgot what it was called. Oh my god, Pleasure Island. I remember wanting to do Pleasure Island when I turned 21. How by the time I turned 21, it was no longer there. The clubs and everything were no longer there. Everything that I heard about was no longer there. Because they all closed down. And now we've got, you know, Disney Springs and this big, huge new thing. And it looks beautiful and everything. But I definitely want to, like, go into its history. I love going, like, deep into, like, park history and everything. I didn't want to do Magic Kingdom as, like, my first one, because I feel like everybody knows that story of Magic Kingdom. If you know Disneyland, then you know Magic Kingdom, because Disneyland, you know, the whole idea for like the utilidors and everything, and you're actually on the second floor of the park because the first floor was in the utilidors, and what was really cool is I got to walk through the utilidors. That's actually how I met. It was actually how that wasn't really how I met John. I met John in Space Mountain, but you know, like when you're like not on stage and you actually get to talk person to person and not cast member, when you're all smiling and everything. I got to talk to John at Utilidors and found out that he was really cool. I love that my screen just went black. Are you kidding me? Okay. Did it catch that? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's actually, cause you can't ask somebody out on their first date when you're on friggin' stage. So what do? You do it in the utilidors, which was really funny because I've heard about the utilidors, but I never put in much, like, into it. Like, before my Disney College program, I started doing, like, research in the Magic Kingdom because I was like, that's where I really wanted to work. So I started researching and I found about the utilidors, and I was like, oh, I get to go on a tour of the utilidors for my Disney College program. And then I find out that I am working Magic Kingdom, that I did work in Tomorrowland, and I was like super excited because I get to work there every day, and I get to walk through the utilidors every day. And, you know, it was, you know, one of the ideas that they had to solve a problem that they had in Disneyland, and I was like super excited about it. And it was, and that's where I got asked out. On my first date, I was in the utilidors, and that's Disney has always been magical for me. Not just this reason why, just Disney's always been magical for me. Even when we have like a bad time, it usually ends up in a really funny story. So that's what I don't understand. There's people out there that hate Disney World because they have the world's worst time there, and I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I've ran into some trouble at Disney where it wasn't so magical. But looking back on it now, you know, there was always like that one person, whether it was like me or it was a cast member, or it was a family member or a friend or whatever, usually makes it better. There was like this one person like complaining about, well, my birthday was the worst because I was wearing a birthday button and they didn't give me like a free cupcake or anything. It was like, cast members don't always give out free stuff. If you're wearing a birthday button just to get free stuff, then don't wear a friggin' birthday button. I don't understand that. I wore a birthday button, actually the first time I had my birthday there, my parents and my brother actually came down. And It rained. I had this idea of how I wanted the trip to go in my mind. I wanted, like, us to all go on, like, rides and everything. I wanted to do Haunted Mansion with my mom. Because when we went to Disney for my brother it was his senior year of high school, and he was in the band, and they were gonna walk down Main Street. My brother got to do that, which was really cool. And I got caught up and had a magical moment in Disney trivia. We were staying at the Caribbean beach, and he started asking me questions about the Haunted Mansion. Well, I didn't really know much about the Haunted Mansion. I never went on the ride. I was always a little scared of the ride. The ride was something that I wanted to do, but I was a little terrified of doing. So the first time I went on it with John, and at one point my mom did ask me, do you want to go in the Haunted Mansion? My mom said that she'd go with me. So I'm still trying to get my mom on the Haunted Mansion, because that's one of my new favorite rides. It's creepy. I love that it's creepy and goth, but it's not 100% scary. It's thrilling, but it's more kooky and funny, and that's why I like Disney the best, because it's like, if you want to ride a scary ride, go on Stitch. I mean, even before it was Stitch, it was terrifying. Oh my god. That was another video I gotta write down. I'm gonna talk about the extraterrestrial, I can't say the freaking name. I used to work in Tomorrowland. There were kids crying from Stitch. I felt bad for them because I remember being one of those kids. However, the only reason I went on that ride was because it was Stitch's Great Escape. Before it was Stitch, I would never go on that ride. And going through the history and seeing, like, video clips and sound waves and everything of the original ride, I would never go on that. I'm pretty sure that would scare me way too much. Even as an adult. And there's some adults on there that will say that they were too scared, even if they loved it or not. There are some people that will say it's too scary for them. I think Stitch's Great Escape, I don't think it's all too scary, but I have the weirdest feeling that ride is cursed. All these rides are getting, like, shut down. They couldn't wait to shut down the friggin' Great Movie Ride, and yet they put in Stitch's Great Escape on seasonal. It's unseasonal. That's usually, like, the walkway to, like, death for an attraction. Going seasonal and then just shutting down. No, like, they put that on seasonal, but they just, the friggin' Hollywood movie ride was, like, first on the chopping block. Boom, it's gone. I don't know why. I mean, did you see? There's so many friggin' lines for that ride. You're gonna start an Ellen, because I guess, like, you got to see a very dated, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Ellen. I'm just saying the ride in general. Like, it could have used, like, an update. But, once again, I'm going to talk about the rise and fall of Epcot, because there's more than just Ellen's universe of energy. There's Figment. Figment was beautiful, and then it got, like, on a chopping block of, and while it didn't die, it look, if you know the original true Figment ride, you know how beautiful it really was. And that this ride now that we have, while it isn't the greatest, it's okay, it will never go, like, compared to the original with, like, the Dreamfinder and everything. And while I love Eric Idle, I'm sorry, man, you're not the Dreamfinder. You're Eric Idle, you're still awesome, but you're not the Dreamfinder, because the Dreamfinder was somebody that everybody loved, and not just, you know, they didn't just love Figment, they loved the Dreamfinder too, they loved the whole concept, and yeah, and there's some new stuff going on, like, we're getting the Ratatouille ride, and that I'm excited for, because the only way you can ride that ride is if you go to Disneyland Paris, which celebrated 25 years this year. It actually opened in 1992, And that was actually kind of funny because my mom was like, did you know that it opened in 1982 and it's selling their 25th birthday? And I was like, yeah, I was born in 1992 and I'm celebrating my 25th birthday too, Mom. Harley Quinn came out in freaking September of 1992. Harley Quinn is also 25. Which she's like my favorite supervillain, obviously. Says every friggin' girl in the universe. Although, I like more than just Harley Quinn. Poison Ivy's cool. I like Catwoman. Can we get a decent Catwoman movie? Nothing against Halle Berry. It's all the scriptwriter's fault. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry, you know? Okay, last but not least, story time. One of the places I work is a movie theater. I kind of don't really want to give out what movie theater I work at. I really hope... Nope. Nope. Okay, cool. The name isn't on the box. Okay, my name is on the box. So, if you are on my Twitter... If you're on my Twitter, I post that, you know, John came home with a Disney poster for me today. And John was actually kind of confused about this poster, like why my name was on it. I work at a movie theater, and when we post up a poster, or we have like a standee or whatever, anyone that works there is allowed to put their name down on a sheet for a poster, or for a standee. Okay. I actually have this friend that I work with named Justin. He is on YouTube. He does movie reviews, if you're really obsessed with movie reviews, and I think he does a very good job. And I love working with him. He's like one of my best friends at work. I love working with him. One of my best friends. I've got more than one best friend at work, okay? I have a lot of friends that I work with. I work with great people, okay? I have good managers. I have great, like, cast, crew, and all that I work with, and I love everybody. But Justin is one of my best friends in concessions, because I usually work in concessions. Now, here's the thing. If you know me, you know that I don't like the movie Cars. You can see where this is going. So Justin kept saying that he wanted to, like, go see Cars 3 with me. Now, Cars 1, while it isn't the greatest Pixar movie of all times, everybody knows that goes to The Incredibles, and I'm more excited for the sequel. I'm okay with Cars, the first one. It's something. It's there. It's whatever. Cars 2, don't get me started. I'm already losing my voice, and I'm about to lose it even more. Justin kept hounding me. We're gonna go see Cars 3. We're gonna go see Cars 3. We never saw Cars 3, okay? It was even in theaters for, like, Labor Day weekend. We never saw Cars 3. We were too busy. He's in school, and I was working, and our schedules are... We never get to seem to work together anymore. Because he's usually in school when I'm working at the theater, and when he's not in school, I'm working at my other job in the mall. So, yeah. So... Apparently, John comes home with a poster for me. He says, Jen, I don't know why, but your name was on this poster. So that I also confirmed with my manager, who was like, yeah, we were talking about this movie. You don't like Cars 3, and yet your name was down for a poster. I have a Cars 3 poster, okay? It's really huge, because it was the IMAX poster, I think. Or no, it wasn't the IMAX poster. I have a Cars 3 poster. Because my name was on the list. Which I did not write my name. Okay? For this poster. I did not write my name for Cars 3. Okay? Because I do not like Cars 3. And I'm going to keep saying that. Because I feel like if I stretch out how much I don't like it, I might start yelling. And then dogs will start barking. And I will lose my voice. As I've been saying throughout this whole video. Justin decided as a gag, because he is my friend and he thinks he's funny, which he is sometimes, to write my name down to get a Cars 3 fucking poster. I'm not sorry I said that. Because I come home, John comes home, hands me this, he's like, don't scream. but I don't know why you have this. He was really, and I knew right off the bat it was Justin. Like, the second I took it out, I was like, Justin must have did this. I messaged him the other day. I was like, did you write my name down for a poster? Because even our manager confirmed that my name was on the sheet for a Cars 3 poster, okay? And he's like, I can't lie, but he did. So Justin, if you are watching, I want you to know, you can't really see me, I want you to know how bad I fucking hate cars, okay? I really fucking hate cars so much. And that is what I think of the poster, and that is what I think of the movie, and you will never ever get me to see friggin' Cars 3 or any Cars-related movie ever again. I have been wanting to do this for a really long time. He puts my name. I heard this movie was really good, but I still don't give a crap. I don't like cars. Okay, the first movie, it was like, alright, whatever. The second movie was like, shit. Everyone's saying Cars 3 is what Cars 2 should have been. And that's probably true. But I'm sorry, but the whole concept is just so stupid. I'm sorry, they should have, nobody wanted a Cars 3. No one really wants Toy Story 4, but everyone's gonna see it because Toy Story is good. It's like nobody wanted a Toy Story sequel, but that still was good. Nobody wanted a Toy Story 3, but that one was good. Nobody wants a Toy Story 4, but we're getting one anyways, and hopefully it will consider in the pattern of being good. We wanted a sequel to The Incredibles. We are finally getting a sequel to The Incredibles. Hopefully will be incredible. But nobody asked for a Cars 3. That was just your money making, we need more money, so we're gonna push out a Cars 3, because when we push out a Cars 3, we can push out toys, and all the boys and girls will buy the toys. Even John wants to buy a toy, and it's like $300, and you can control it with your phone or iPad. And while it's cool, nobody wanted a damn Cars 3, and that's what the ripping of the poster is what I think of the damn movie. I do not like Cars. I will never like Cars. I always found Cars as a dumb movie. Okay? The first one, it's cute. I would rather sit children down and watch it if I had to clean the house, if I had kids, but I would not watch that movie for myself. I mean, when I was a kid, I liked it, but it was one of those movies where it's like, the difference between, like, Cars and, Beauty and the Beast, I'm gonna say that. Cars, to me, was a movie, was like, okay, when you like it as a kid, you like it as a kid. When you grow up, you totally outgrow it. With Beauty and the Beast, all that other nostalgia and everything, you like it as a kid, you like it as an adult, and you like it for many more generations. Cars is not like that type of movie. Cars isn't something that I had nostalgia to. And maybe some people do have nostalgia for it, and some people don't. But we didn't need a damn Cars 3. We never needed a Cars 3. But thank you, Justin, for the lovely gift. And that is what I think of your gift. Even though you know full well, when my voice is feeling better, you will know full well. That is all for today. My name is Gina. I am not your average Disney nerd, and I hope you have a magical day. Or night, because apparently it's night right now. Okay, bye.
Hey guys, don't forget to leave a like and a subscription if you haven't already. Plus we have a Twitter, an Instagram, and a Facebook page. We also have an email, so feel free to send requests or a question, and I will be happy to answer you.